I am a nurse by trade. Right now I work for South Plains College out at the Reese campus teaching vocational nursing. I'm married to a wonderful, wonderful man, and I have two beautiful little girls, a 6-year-old Millie and a 2-year-old Maggie. UMC was my home from 2013 to 2023. So I started on pediatrics, loved it, had my first baby, and I moved down to the Cancer Center. And I was a clinic nurse for about a year, and then transitioned into their clinical instructor educator. I actually am now a 2-time cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with childhood leukemia when I was 18 months old. In June, I had recently lost a bunch of weight, and I was getting in the shower and I found a lump. When I found the lump, because I had worked in the clinic, I was in the shower and I thought, maybe it's just a cyst. And then the more my brain started working, I said, well, let me just feel if there's any lymph nodes. And so as soon as I reached under my arm to feel, I could feel this huge lymph node. And that's when I think internally I realized, I said, okay, this is bigger than just a cyst or something. Called my PCP and I told her, I said, I don't think it's anything, but I just want you to be aware. And she said, let's schedule you an ultrasound and let's see just to be safe because of your history. And I'm so glad that she did. After that, I had the biopsy, and then by June 6th, I had a diagnosis, and here we are. At that time, I just recently lost my mom in February to ovarian cancer, and all I could think of was, oh my goodness, if this is cancer, I have 2 little girls, I have a husband, I can't do this. And then after the fear abided, then it was more faith and being, just relying on our faith and prayer. I realized I'm gonna do everything in my power to beat this and not have it come back, and be here for my girls and for my husband and then for my family. When I was first diagnosed, I saw medical oncology, and there was this big question of, do you want to go to a different area, like a different hospital to get treatment and still have Dr. Daniele do your surgery? And immediately, I didn't even have to think about it. I said, no, I don't. This is home to me. Dr. Daniele did my surgery, and she was phenomenal. I had a complete bilateral mastectomy. Everything went just as smooth as I could have hoped for it to be. The nurses, the physicians, the entire staff at UMC has just been great. They've prayed with me before my first chemo. My very first chemo, I walked in, they had all pitched in and got me a really sweet card. It was, constant, hey, how are you doing? It's so good to see you, you look great. And then from going in for treatment, it wasn't, oh, you're a nurse, you already know all this, I'm not going to explain it. They took the time to explain it, because when you have a diagnosis like this, somebody could explain it to you 5 times and you're still going, I have no idea what you're talking about. And so it was really good for them to take it as she's brand new to this, she's never heard this before. Just making you feel a part of their lives is why I would recommend people to UMC. They just make you feel like you are part of their personal life as well. I knew it's all gonna be okay, because I've got the best humans on earth taking care of me.